We are going to learn some different applications of isometries. So this is kind of how we can apply isometries to real life. We're going to apply what we know to solutions of specific problems of a practical nature. Principles of reflection applying in many things such as miniature golf, billiards, or pool, and bowling. Lenses, any type of lenses from like cameras to telescopes, they also involve reflections, and anytime you're thinking about light is always bouncing off of something at the same angle that it arrived. That principle is just saying that the angle of incidence is equal to the angle of reflection. Example, let's say we have a satellite and this is satellite A, and so we're going to send a beam from satellite A and we're going to send it to satellite B, which is also in space, but we're going to send the beam to the Earth where it's going to be reflected by a booster station to satellite B. And then the satellite engineers are trying to place the booster station in a spot where the total distance that the beam is going to travel is going to be the shortest. So if the booster station must be located somewhere on the Earth or along line H, what is the best location for it? A and satellite B, and then we have our Earth, which is line H. So what you want to do is the first thing is you're going to first select B and H to find B prime. Okay, so once you have reflected B across line H, we're going to connect satellite A to B prime, and then that point where AB prime, the line AB prime, intersects line H is going to be the appropriate location for the booster station. So that's where we're going to want to put our station. So when the beam travels, it'll travel to the point S and then back up to satellite B. So another example, we have a miniature golf green, and so because of the way that the golf green is set up, you cannot just hit the ball and make it go directly from the T, which is letter T, to the hole, which is letter H. It can't because it doesn't, if you were to draw a straight line between T and H, it goes off of the green, so you can't do that. So what you want to do is you want to make sure that you're hitting it in the spots. So what spots should you aim for on sides 1 and 2 so that you're going to make a hole in 1? The hole, this is where you want to end at. You're going to reflect it into side 2. So you're going to reflect H so it comes up over here. Okay? So once you have done that, you want to reflect that point, the point that you just reflected, so H prime, you want to reflect H prime across side 1. So it ends up over here. Okay? So then you have H double prime. And then what you're going to do is you're going to connect H double prime and T. Okay, so once you connect H double prime and T, that is the point of intersect of the segment in side 1, and that is the point you need to aim for on side 1. So, and then you're going to connect the point of intersection in that step, and you're going to connect that to H prime, and you find that intersect with side 2. And then, of course, once it has hit side 2, it can go straight into the hole because at that point it will connect. So the ball will travel to side 1, and then to side 2, and then to the hole.